Welcome back to another persnickety ass video. So for the past couple of months, I've been hearing this argument about TikTok versus Vine. Trying to argue about which one is better, saying TikTok was better or Vine was better, what are you talking about, yada yada yada. But there's no need for this stupid, dumbass argument. TikTok is unquestionably, detrimentally, penis-piercingly better than Vine. I'm honestly surprised this argument was ever even brought up. I was just scrolling on Twitter one day, doing my usual butthole fingering of the day. Then I started to see tweets rolling at light speed, talking and complaining about this shit. TikTok is hilarious, but Vine was better. Vine was better than TikTok because 6 seconds is the limit of my attention span. Okay, honestly, that one's kind of a valid point. I just spent 23 minutes on TikTok. I still think Vine was better. Bitch, 23 minutes only? On TikTok, 23 minutes is the equivalent of nothing in this universe. In TikTok time, 23 minutes is equivalent to like half a millisecond. So I literally made this video to just point out shit that makes TikTok better than Vine and what made Vine worse. First off, the obvious thing is the recording time limit. The NPC argument these people always like to say is complaining about the time limit for some reason. Oh, 60 seconds of recording? Back in the good old Vine days, all we needed was 6 seconds. Yeah, and that's not a good thing to be pointing out. If you really think of it, 6 seconds of recording is absolutely nothing. You could walk up 6 steps and that would pretty much take up your whole Vine recording. You could clip a single toenail and that would take up your whole Vine recording. You could drop something, bend over to pick it up while a big man named Jaquavian Davis comes behind you to do something and that would take up your whole Vine recording. And that's not to say people didn't use this time in a good way. Obviously, we've gotten classics with fucking Vine, but that doesn't make it better. The thing is, with TikToks, they're also still pretty short, like usually between 15 seconds to a minute, which honestly I consider a good ass sweet spot. Also on TikTok, the extra time they give you is more important because people can come on the app making longer, more quality content. You cannot put quality into a 6-second fucking recording. It's just how it is. The amount of effort I see in TikToks nowadays is just fucking crazy. This is some shit you could never get on Vine. And if TikTok was not a thing, these people's creativity would probably get unnoticed forever. Where the fuck else are they gonna post these clips? Twitter? Good luck with anybody seeing that. YouTube? Yeah, nobody's gonna see that unless you're already established. Fucking MySpace? Google Plus? If they posted their works on these websites, they would either need to be extremely lucky or it will take them years to get even a small fucking fan base. Meanwhile, on TikTok, I can record myself shitting in the bathroom with no light on and still get like 10k views. Another point people like to bring up is saying Vine had better content or funnier content or content creators. You have to be on your Helen Keller shit real hard to believe that. People say Vine was funnier, but then 90% of the content was just King Batch feeding into fucking racist stereotypes and Lele Pons falling on her ass. Not to say that some of it wasn't funny. I mean, I definitely would laugh at a good King Batch Vine every once in a while. But looking back, I mean, some of these were just utter garbage. It would always be the same racist joke told for like the 5,000th time. Black people like watermelon, haha, so funny. Black people never want their Jordan creased, haha. Arab people make explosion boom, haha. Aw, Asian people can't see with their itty bitty eyes. And just like that, it was these same jokes rinsed and repeated every time. Compared on TikTok where trends come and go, it's not the same joke every time. And yeah, saying the content creators on Vine were better is just simply not true. Let me give you a quick list of people who Vine brought us. Lele Pons, which honestly just ruins all credibility Vine creators will ever get. Amanda Cerny, King Batch, Jake Paul, Gabby Hanna. Need I explain even more? Now this isn't saying that TikTok never had any bad creators or Vine never had any good creators. It's just showing you that Vine gave us Lele Pons and that should basically be enough for you. Another thing I am not emphasizing enough is how much better the TikTok trends are now compared to Vine. Like I said, Vine would always use the same racist stereotypes or it was like a completely random joke video. Meanwhile on TikTok there are trends nearly every single day and not one thing is ever the same. And it's to the point where sometimes trends even evolve. For example, you guys know this sound effect? The aw sound effect has been transformed into so many different variations, it's like a multiverse at this point. This is some shit you would simply never get on Vine. Another thing I want to bring up is the communities on TikTok. On TikTok there are so many different communities that you can be involved in. And the good thing about the For You page is they're going to push content from that community to you. Like let's say you're really into music or something. They'll push content creators that talk about music to you. The same goes for anything you're into. Not only will they just push that community's content, but they'll push other content that they may think you'll be interested in. Vine never had this mainly due to the content only being like 6 seconds and just for jokes, so you could never get that. And let's say fuck it, you want to use TikTok just for goo goo gaga laughs. Then TikTok will make your For You page just for that. Like there's nothing to really complain about. Another good thing to bring up is monetization. Vine had no way to monetize your content. I mean, you can't really put a 5-second ad into a 6-second Vine recording. They literally had no tools for advertising, so why would content creators even want to post on Vine when they could just post longer form content on YouTube and at least be making something? Oh, they're not doing it for the money, they're just doing it for the content and to entertain people. I'm gonna give you guys the hard cold truth if you already don't fucking know this, but most content creators post to at least make some type of money for the future. Not to say that money is like the main motive for most people. Most people actually do post to entertain and shit. You need Let's realize though that most content creators post to at least make some type of money and be able to hopefully make content creation their job in the future. And if not, I mean, they're gonna want to at least make some type of bread. Content creation literally takes hours, and even for like small YouTubers, sometimes it can be their full-time job. Meanwhile, TikTok knew not to be idiots like Vine and added a creator fund like 2 years ago. The pay is only like 2 schmeckles and a butt fucking hour, but I mean, at least it's something. And that's why I think TikTok is able to hold its place as the top short-form content app and just app in general. Even YouTube Shorts, who's TikTok's like second competitor, doesn't even pay you. Moist Critical made a video on how much he got paid for 2 million views worth of shorts, and it was 21 cents. That is literally 10 cents every million views. Shit like this is just so sad to look at too, because we know damn well YouTube could pay a bag for shorts creators. YouTube Shorts pretty much took the Vine route, and that's what Vine would be like if it was alive right now. There are some complaints I do have about TikTok though, obviously. One is that TikTok by far has the worst community guidelines moderation team in human history. Out of 5 posts you make on TikTok, 2 will probably get taken down for something you never did. As a matter of fact, if the TikTok staff don't like you, I've heard some of them will like stalk your account, and right when you post some shit, they'll just fucking take it down. And that's why a lot of people get banned on TikTok for no reason. And don't even try to get that account back. Contacting TikTok is useless. You'd have a better chance of meeting the Avengers than Tony Stark's fucking tower. And I also don't like how some celebrities come on TikTok, make a really shitty TikTok, and TikTok just pushes their page to everybody for no reason. Like, they'll come to the app and do a 2-year-old trend, and everybody will support them just because they're a celebrity. And the last complaint I do agree about is when TikTok first started, it was pretty bad. The whole era of when Charli D'Amelio was coming up and the cringy TikTok e-boy dances was just absolutely horrible. But that's how every social media app starts. I mean, it needs to find its baseline before becoming what it is. But yeah, I still think people are just blinded by the nostalgia of Vine. Vine was good and definitely had some classics, but it just does not compare to TikTok. TikTok has really helped bring people through communities and much more. And shit, I wouldn't even be posting on this YouTube channel if it wasn't for TikTok. If you don't know, at first I tried posting on YouTube a couple years ago and that failed. It was like 6 months, I only had like 600 subs and I just gave up because I was like, it's going nowhere. Then I started making TikToks and building a following on there. And then I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna come back to YouTube, and now I've never looked back. I mean, I'm gonna keep posting on here till the future. My whole goal was to hopefully become a YouTuber in the future, and TikTok definitely helped with that. At the end of the day, Vine and TikTok both have their ups and downs. However, always remember that at the end of the day, TikTok overall will always be better than Vine. So yeah, I'm just gonna end the video right there. I know this really isn't a long video, but I just had to make this because this argument is absolutely stupid. I think we're at like 13k something subs now, so thank you guys so much. But you already know what to do. Sub the F up. You can follow my TikTok and my Instagram. And until next time, I'm out.